Get ready for City Buzz Mobcast 2024.
Hosted by Amanda and Mr. Solo.
Bringing you urban voice and music all year.
If you haven't heard the buzz,
you haven't heard City Buzz. Welcome to City Buzz Mobcast. We are back for another season. This is the third season of City Buzz Mobcast, and we've been running, and it's a constant show. We said we were going to be back. We said we're going to come here and we're going to lay it out for y'all. So here we are right here today. And we have an announcement to make about the Vibe Fest 24, which take place in Niles, Ohio on April the 20th. We have a lot of talent coming out of Cleveland. What do you think about some of the music you heard, though?
So far, what I've heard, it's going to be an amazing show. You definitely don't want to miss it. But what time is that on the 20th?
It starts at 3 p.m. and ends at 7 p.m. We got a lot of great artists from the city of Cleveland coming out to perform. You know a lot of them. We have the flyer up. We have DFG Soul, Destined for Greatness. We have it backwards on the flyer, so forgive that. That's a typo on there. We're going to straighten that out before the end of the segment. But we have D-Lyrical. We have Megatwan. We also have Al Porter Jr., Chef Kilroy performing. And we have a host of other artists it's going to be a very live turnout. So y'all make sure y'all pull up on us.
And Niles, do you think that's far from Cleveland? Just for the ones that don't know, like where that's at?
Well, I don't think it's far from Cleveland. What is it, like 45 minutes?
Yeah, about 45 to an hour.
Okay.
So that's still not too far.
Yeah. That's not that far away.
Mm-mm.
We'll be right back. We're going to go into some music, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to go into urban culture. Is it made up or is it real? Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm brown and I was born with a survival kit. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm down to ride or die, not demand respect. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm brown and I was born with a survival kit. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm down to ride or die, I demand respect. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. Neck. Woke up in a cell in the dirty south. Ain't no money for the bill, who gon' get me out? I'm surrounded by some mothers and some dupes. I'm the only one up in there who ain't got no gator boots. This Harry fella staring at me like I beat his wife. Rattlesnake skin built, this nigga still got his knife. Now I'm watching him, I ain't trying to be the he failed. So I'm thinking of a way to get my ass out of jail. Got roaches in my grits, got something on the bread that remind me of the time a glory girl gave me head. Can't sleep on a cold floor, booty in danger. Try me, I'ma take off like a crazy Power Ranger, but I'm cool, got a coat date. First floor, can't wait. One fat guard and another at the gate. I'ma dip away. In my street clothes, I'ma slip away. Ain't gonna be no lynching of a nigga not in here today. No. You never take me alive. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm brown and I was born with a survival kit. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm down to ride or die, not demand respect. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm brown and I was born with a survival kit. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm down to ride or die, I demand respect. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. Neck. Looking at the exit and I'm waiting on opportunity. I'ma take his pistol just in case they try pursuing me. Cuffed in the front, I put the bailiff in the choke out. Grab the 45 and let a couple bullets ring out. The cuff keys move quick, slicker than an eel out the back. across the parking lot, headed for the hill. I'm a fugitive, running with a gun in the thunderstorm, gunning for the highway, long way to run. I saw my partner and I told him what it was. He started running with me cause the nigga had a buzz. Hit a law come, dipping through the woods, trying to blend in. Hunted by the dogs and a posse full of white men. Stumbling, stomach keep rumbling cause I'm hungry. If I let him live, I'ma live my life on it. Man, I ain't on it, so I keep the pace up. Running through the trees, the pine needles tore my face up. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm brown and I was born with a survival kit. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm down to ride or die, not demand respect. Never take me alive, don't put the rope around my neck. I'm brown and All right, we're back, and we hope y'all enjoyed that little video. It's on YouTube. You know, it's called "Never Take Me Alive." Shot that video in Vegas in 2017, but the song still hit, you know. Right now we want to talk about urban culture. Is it made up or is it real? According to Wikipedia, urban culture is the culture of towns and cities. It's made up of social norms, people who follow social norms, and social influence. So, with that being said, let's talk about man, I think that the culture is a lifestyle of the way that you live in the city, and you have to adapt to that certain lifestyle. I'm not saying that you got to follow what everybody else is doing, you know. Like let's say, what are some of the positive things about living in the city? You got a store on every corner.
That's yeah.
It ain't hard to get to Walmart. You ain't got to travel 20, 30 miles.
Well, you also, if you're in a big city, then another positive, you don't have to always. You could save some money by not having a vehicle because you can always ride their like bus thing, like public transportation
Yeah.
as a way of getting around.
Yeah. That too. I mean, as opposed to, you know, city life is, to me, it's more about convenience and that, you know, but it's the cost of living is different as opposed to living in the suburban area, because, you know, they sell things in the ghetto, or what's what I call it. They sell things in the convenience stores that they don't sell at the same price as they sell in the suburban stores. You know, you go in there and then they say like their advertisement is geared more towards negative things like blunt wraps, and you know, you got blunt wraps, Black and Mild signs on the door, beer, liquor, all that stuff. You know, it seems like they encouraging you to spend your money on that. That's what the advertisement is for. Well, that's Burger King wouldn't sell no burgers.
That's true. That's true.
Shout out to Burger King. Y'all gave me a free sandwich. Gave me a free Whopper.
But I think some of that advertising in some of those convenience stores also go back to like their top sales. So they're going to target that area.
That's what it seems like, targeting. See, that's it again. Target. When you target something, you're trying to hit the bullseye. You know, it's crazy. But, you know, city life versus country life, there are different variations of city living and country living. You got some people who live in the country who think they from New York. Ain't never set foot across the county line. You see out there throwing up gang signs and overalls on. Let's sit your country self down. Just got off the wagon. Literally.
You've lived both.
Yeah, I'm from the country and the city. So I can walk down the sidewalk
in the city with overalls and a straw hat and feel comfortable with my boots on.
So which one do you prefer?
Country living. I have a diamond chain out there while I'm plowing the field or riding my tractor. You know what I'm saying? I got my bling on while I'm sweating, chopping firewood. Okay, yeah, and I ain't going to prison. The police ain't gonna arrest you for out there taking care of your farmland. You know what I'm saying? All depends on what you're growing.
Pretty soon they won't even worry about that.
You don't need to worry about that. But I like the you know, like I said, the thing that I like about the city life is the convenience, as opposed to, you know, living in the country. Ain't no sidewalks on the side of the highway, and you got to go. Some cities got 2 stores, one on the north side, one on Spring Hill, and you got 2 stores you can go to, and that's when you can stop at Walmart and the rest of them in the middle. But up here, you got a store over here, a store right there, a store down there, a store right there. Yeah, you can go out the door, you be confused, don't know which way, the wrong way to go. Like, Lord, how do you go to the store? You know, which one is it? Pick one. You can go to a different store every day of the week, you know, and I mean, you ain't even got to burn no gas to get there. But as far as living in the country, it's more peaceful to me because you got more space and you ain't got, you know, and then your neighbors gonna be doing whatever they doing. And you might hear them down in the holler, but I'd rather hear them down in the holler than to smell them next door.
Oh, you don't want to hear about little Johnny's little tantrum the night before?
Right. Well, yeah, you know, and some houses in the city so close, you can hear your neighbor taking a dump in the bathroom in the morning, man. That's too much. I've lived in places like that, for real. We too close. Upstairs and downstairs. You got to smell somebody else boo-boo first thing in the morning. You live upstairs, you catch all whatever they doing down there. You don't even smoke crack, but they do. You get all through your vents, you know what I'm saying? You're like, dang, I must see him pink elephant. Yeah, but we are here for you guys, and do you have anything that you would like to tell the people before we pull up out of here?
Yeah, if you have any comments about the show, anything you want to see, make sure you let us know. Drop a comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe button.
All right. And if you would like to be interviewed, have your music played on the show, send your request to trapkingmusic@gmail.com. That's trap with 2 P's. Because it's wet. No. I'm just saying, though. Hey, and if you ain't heard the buzz, what?
You haven't heard City Buzz.